Have you ever noticed something strange? The more someone explains themselves, the less powerful they tend to appear. Not always, but often enough that it becomes hard to ignore. Think about it. The person who constantly justifies their decisions. The one who over-explains every action. The friend who writes paragraphs trying to avoid misunderstanding. The individual who feels the need to prove they are right, prove they are good enough, prove they meant well. At some point, explanation stops being communication. It becomes reassurance seeking. And people can sense that, because every unnecessary explanation carries a hidden signal. I need you to accept me. And the moment that signal is detected, something subtle shifts. Respect decreases, not because the explanation is wrong, but because certainty disappears. Strong people are not those who explain everything. They are those who understand what does not require explanation. They act. They decide. They move forward without turning every choice into a public discussion. And over time, they realize something important. The more you defend certain things, the smaller they become in the eyes of others. So in this video, you'll learn 7 things you should never explain to anyone, and why protecting them silently changes how people treat you. Let's begin. The first is your goals, before they actually exist. Most people make the same mistake when they set new goals. They announce them too early. A new business idea, a fitness transformation, a career change, a personal reinvention. The desire to share it feels natural. You want support, encouragement, validation. But something subtle happens when you speak too early. Your mind starts experiencing progress that hasn't happened yet, and your attention shifts from execution to explanation. You stop building in silence and start managing the perception of others. Suddenly, reality kicks in. Unsolicited opinions, criticism, unwanted advice, doubt from people who were never part of your vision. And slowly, the goal becomes less about achievement and more about approval. But progress doesn't grow in noise. It grows in silence. Let your results introduce your progress to the world, not your promises. Second are your boundaries. Most people weaken their boundaries without realizing it. They explain them. They justify them. They defend them. But a boundary that requires explanation is already being negotiated. For example, someone asks for your time, energy, or access that you don't want to give. You say no. Then they ask why. And instead of stopping there, you start explaining. Once explanation enters, resistance follows. People start searching for exceptions, loopholes, and compromises. But a real boundary is not a debate. It is a statement. No, that doesn't work for me. Nothing more is required. The right people will understand. The wrong ones will push regardless of explanation. Third, your past mistakes. Everyone has a history, but not everything from it needs to be explained repeatedly. Some people feel responsible for clarifying who they used to be. Every mistake becomes a story. Every failure becomes a disclaimer. Every regret becomes a public explanation. But the danger is subtle. The more you narrate your past, the more you remain inside it. People begin to associate you with old versions of yourself, even when you've changed. Growth requires distance. Learn from your past. Acknowledge it. But don't keep reliving it for the comfort of others. You are not required to explain your evolution to people who are still stuck in your previous chapter. Fourth is your self-worth. One of the quietest traps is trying to convince people of your value. Explaining your effort, listing your sacrifices, highlighting your contribution, proving your worth through words. But real value doesn't need constant presentation, and self-worth built on explanation is fragile because it depends on response. Strong individuals don't argue for their value. They embody it through consistency, presence, and behavior. They don't ask to be seen as valuable. They act like they already are. And over time, people respond accordingly. Fifth are rumors and misunderstandings. At some point, everyone is misunderstood. Someone gets the wrong idea. A story gets distorted. A version of you gets spread that isn't accurate. And the instinct is to fix it immediately. To explain. To defend. To correct every detail. But not every narrative deserves your energy. The more you chase every misunderstanding, the more it grows. Attention fuels distortion, and silence often does the opposite. Truth does not depend on constant defense. Over time, it becomes obvious on its own. And character always speaks longer than rumors ever will. Sixth, your growth in the distance you create from others. As you evolve, not everyone evolves with you. Some relationships shift. Some conversations fade. Some connections no longer feel aligned. And many people feel the need to explain why. Why they changed. Why they left. Why they are no longer available the same way. But growth is not a negotiation. It does not require universal approval. And it does not need emotional justification. Some people will understand your evolution. Others will only understand the version of you that benefited them. You are not responsible for making your growth comfortable for everyone. Finally, your vision for your life. This is the most personal point of all, because a true vision is rarely understood by anyone but you in the beginning. Your goals exist in your mind long before they manifest in reality. Your direction forms before it is visible to the outside world. Many people abandon their path simply because others cannot see what they see, leading them to explain, defend, and plead for understanding until they begin to doubt their own instincts. But clarity does not require consensus. Every major transformation in history began as a misunderstanding. You do not need others to validate your direction for it to be true. You only need the internal discipline to trust your own trajectory before it makes sense to anyone else. Because maturity is not learning how to explain everything. Maturity is understanding that your vision is yours to hold, not yours to justify. It is learning what deserves silence. The strongest people are not silent because they lack expression. They are selective because they understand consequence. Not everything deserves explanation. Some things deserve protection. Your goals, your boundaries, your growth, your self-worth, your future, all become stronger when they are protected rather than constantly explained. So before you explain yourself again, pause and ask, is this necessary? Or am I looking for approval? That one question changes how you move through life. And over time, something powerful happens. The less you explain, the more undeniable you become. Before you go, write this in the comments. I don't need to explain myself. Not for me, for you. Because the moment you stop seeking permission for your life, your behavior changes. You stop performing. You stop over-justifying. You stop handing control of your decisions to people who were never meant to have it. If this message resonated, subscribe for more psychology and self-mastery content designed to help you think clearly, act intentionally, and move with quiet confidence. Remember, not everything deserves an explanation, and some of your strongest moves will never need words. See you in the next one. Stay sharp, stay logical,